Yeah, that's the big question here in Warrington this morning. Who are the Wolves going to choose for the right to get to Old Trafford, they hope? This is the 5th year of the club call. Some love it, some hate it, some despise it. But the one thing you can say is it always creates interest at this time of the season. In 2009, Leeds chose the Catalan Dragons and won. In 2010, Saints chose Huddersfield and won. In 2011, Warrington chose Leeds and lost. And last year, Wigan chose Leeds and lost.
Well, after very careful consideration, we've decided to choose Huddersfield Giants. Well, first of all, the decision was a decision of the board, and that decision was reached in conjunction with the players and indeed the coaches. We took a decision of principle that whoever won the game between Huddersfield and Hull, we were likely to choose them in club call. Obviously waiting very carefully to see what the result was against Leeds and Saints. But we thought that whoever came through the first game would be the likely people we would choose today.
The thing about this week and this time of the season, it's do or die stuff. It's almost like cup football, and we've learned some experiences from our cup experience this year, and that we need to be good on the day, regardless of who the opposition was going to be. Whether it was Leeds, St Helens, Hull or Huddersfield as it's turned out to be. You have to turn up and be at your best in order to progress to the next week. And that's what we want to do. We want to win this week and perform well, and we know regardless of the opposition, and it happens to be the team that's been most consistent this year, we've got to be really, really good.
To be the best, you've got to beat the best, haven't they? And Warrington have been a good team for the last 3 or 4 years, and we've got to try and emulate what they've done over the last few years, and we know if we come here and play well, we give ourselves a chance.
Well, you're never really 100% confident, but you do look forward to it. These are the big occasions. These are the occasions you want to be involved with, and there's other teams that would love to be playing this weekend. We've got the opportunity to do that, and we're still alive, and you've got to be excited about that.
We know that if we can play to the best of our ability and play on the front foot, we know that we give a shot against anybody. So it's like anybody else, it's a real challenge, regardless of who's coming here or going to Wigan. It's a challenge, and it's one that we're looking forward to.
Absolutely, I think there's going to be a fair amount of drama. There's a fair amount of desperation. There's 4 teams there, all finishing the top 4. That desperate want to get through to the grand final, and that in itself provides enough ingredients for a cracking couple of games there for hopefully what's going to be a cracking grand final as well.
Yeah, a tough challenge. Very good team, very well coached, good at knockout rugby. But this year, obviously winning at Wembley, we've got a good record at knockout rugby as well. So it's going to be a real intense game, very, very tough. And up against a team who's absolute quality. The players know how to win big games, and I understand the challenge ahead, so do my players. But on the other hand, we're very confident if we play the best we can challenge anybody.
They're a very mean team to play, and I don't mean that mentally. I mean with how much they give you. They play a relentless offensive game and just throw some things at you, and while you might know what's coming, they're relentless by throwing those things at you, and to just stop it once, you've got to be very good. Now what they ask those questions is, are you going to be very good a lot? To beat Wigan defensively, you have to be bang on for a hell of a lot of the game, and offensively they don't give you much. When we're attacking them, they don't allow you too much. So whatever you do come up with against Wigan, it's you have to fight for it, and you've got to invent and scheme and try and come up with something a little bit above and beyond, and to do that for the whole of the game, it takes some effort, it takes some energy. I'm trying to paint a picture that to win at Wigan is a big ask, and I'm sure on Friday night that'll be the case.
We're more complete this year, and I'm sure that we'll test Leeds. We'll not go into this game overly confident. We'll show Leeds every respect they deserve. They're a quality club and a quality team, and we'll show them that respect. We'll turn up and we'll be ready for a real full-on game.